Yeah. Noah Myers, you'll lead them around. Daniel Zook goes second. Cade goes third. West goes fourth. Tim goes fifth. Dustin goes sixth. Jim goes seventh. Tim goes eighth. And Fisher goes ninth. Roll them around. I got turn marshal down here too. I got turn marshal this in. All right, everybody catch up in the back. Come on, catch up, guys. Here's the turn marshals. Off and running. Taking the top two. The top two go to the rear of the lead. Wrecking three. High and three. High and three. High and three. High and three, guys. High and three. Cleared up. Trash clear. 3:45 left to go. Noah Myers up front. Wes Lewis second. Daniel Zook third. Cade fourth. Dustin fifth. Tim sixth. Denise seventh. Fisher eighth. Jim Grant ninth. B main, you'll have to be ready. You're going to have to be ready. When I get back up here to run the B main, you're going to have to be ready, guys. Got too much to do to be waiting because somebody has been sitting around talking about the race. Noah Myers, your leader. Wes Lewis second. Dustin Barfield third. Cade Miller fourth. Noah's your leader. Wes is second, taking the top two. 1 minute down, 3 to go. Noah and Wes in the transfer spots right now. Cade Miller third, Zook is fourth. Denise fifth, Dustin Barfield sixth, Tim Grant seventh, David Fisher eighth, Jim Grant ninth. T43, wreck up in three, cleared up. Next race, the next race after I go run 3 races on dirt when I come here, it'll be Clayton Sanders, Paul Ashby, Daniel Rails, Chris Danick, Clayton Anderson, Mark Danick, and the Anderson boy that wasn't in the computer. Let's see here what his name is. His name was Clayton Anderson. Those cars will be the next race run from the beat, and the 2 minutes from this race will go to the rear of that race. 1:55 left to go. Like I said, I'm going to go run 3 more races on dirt, and then the B main is going to be up. And you're going to have to be ready because we got a bunch of races left on dirt. I'm not going to take time waiting on you, I promise. 1:35 left to go. Wes Lewis, now your leader. Tim Denise second. Noah Myers third. Cade Miller fourth. 1:25 left to go. Top 2 cars, Wes Lewis and Tim Denise up in the transfer spots right now. Noah's third. Got 2 cars on the lead lap. Les and Tim Denise. Noah's third. Cade fourth. Tim Grant fifth. 50 seconds left to go in the C main. 45 seconds remaining. Race number 4 on dirt. You'll be up immediately following this race. 35 seconds, you'll be up, guys. We'll straight back to the dirt to run race 4. 25 seconds left. Tim Denise, now the leader. Wes Lewis is second. Noah's third. Cade fourth. Tim Grant fifth. Dustin is sixth. 15 seconds left to go. Fisher seventh. Zook is eighth and Jim Grant ninth. Tim Denise still showing the way here. 4 seconds left to go. Keep on going, guys. Keep on going until I say you're done. Dustin's done. Tim Denise done. Noah's done. Wes is done. Everybody's done. Race is over, guys. Okay. Tim Denise is your winner. Wes Lewis was second. That's the 2 cars that transferred to the rear of the B main. Cade Miller, Noah Myers was third. Cade Miller was fourth. Tim Grant was fifth. Dustin Barfield was sixth. David Fisher was seventh. Zook was eighth. And Jim Grant was still in the A main. Reckon three, guys. Reckon three. Cleared up. Track clear. Your leader is Clayton Sanders. Paul Ashby second. Chris Janet third. Daniel Reynolds fourth. Wes Lewis fifth. Mark Janet sixth. Clayton Anderson seventh. Tim Deneen eighth. 3:20 left to go. Track is clear all the way around. When we come back, the only races we'll have to run in here will be the Legends A-Main, the Losi Nascar A-Main, and the 4-H Truck. There'll be 3 races to run when we come back in here off the dirt. It'll be all A-Mains. I got to finish out the dirt. Look at this. When I hang the A-Main down there, and pay attention to when the dirt racing is over with and the A-Mains are going to start. Immediately following that race. 2:30 left to go. Clayton Sanders up front. Paul Ashby second. Daniel Reynolds third. $2:15 left to go. Record three. You cleared up. Track is clear. Track is clear, guys. Man, they got y'all jumping in 3. 1:55 left to go. Clayton Sanders up front. Paul second. Clayton Anderson third. Daniel Reynolds fourth. Chris Janet fifth. Mark Janet sixth. Wes Lewis seventh. Tim Deneen eighth. 1:35 left to go, guys. This is the Losi Nascar B-Main. 2 cars transferred to the rear of the A-Main to make an 8-car field in the Losi Nascar A-Main here at their Charity Records race at BLR Speedway. A-Main gonna be a big show here when this place hits the track. 1:10 left to go. Clayton up front. Paul second. Clayton Anderson third. Reynolds fourth. Top 2 going 1 minute left to go. Top 2 going to the rear of the 8. I got 2 cars on the lead lap right now. It's Clayton Sanders and Paul Ashby. Clayton Anderson is running third. Is 1 lap off that pace though. But anything is still happening. 43 seconds. Clayton Anderson doing a good job here, staying up in the 3rd position. Daniel Reynolds is 4th, Chris Janet 5th, Mark Janet 6th, Wes Lewis 7th, Tim Deneen 8th. 30 seconds remaining in the B-Main. Ten seconds to go. Clayton and Paul are top 2. They can hang on to it. 5 seconds left to go. Clayton and Paul still up front. 2 seconds. Keep them going, guys. Keep them going. Keep them going. Keep them going. Keep them going. Everybody's done. Race is over. Okay. Clayton Sanders, your winner. Paul Ashby finished second. That's the top 2. Will go to the rear of the A-Main. Clayton Anderson finished third. Daniel Reynolds was 4th. Chris Janet 5th. Mark Janet 6th. Wes Lewis 7th. Tim Deneen 8th. Guys, you've done a super job, and don't feel bad about running into B-Main. All the cars are hit here today. It's a tough race. I mean, tough race. Okay, Bill Benedict, you're going to lead them around. Todd Collins is going second. My turn marshals on my truck class. Do I have turn marshal on the scene? Okay. All right, Bill Benedict will lead them around. Todd Collins second. Phil Breyer third. Jeremy Dawkins 4th. Clayton Sanders 5th, Nelson Perkins 6th, Will Marshall 7th, and Ben Hagwood goes off 8th. Now, 8-car field. We're going to go racing at the sound of the tone off of turn 4. Do not run over the guy in front of you, guys. Do not hit the guy in front of you. Off and running. Here we go. Everybody make this single file. Get back to the loop. Bill Benedict, Todd Collins, and Phil Breyer, your top 3. This is our A-Main event Legend Car Racing, A-Main, Checkers and Wreckers at DNR here on Easter weekend. Perfect day to be racing here at DNR Speedway. Starting at 5 o'clock, getting a little bit later start than what I was wanting to do, but I'm going to get you home fast as I can so I can clear 5 p.m. whenever we started. Hopefully we can run in an hour and a half. Bill Benedict, Todd Collins, and Bill Breyer. Nelson Perkins is 6th. I got the B-mains lined up first, then we go back to the dirt, so you got plenty of time to get your cars ready after you run the B-mains. So I'm going to finish all these out, and I'm going to go back and start the B-mains on dirt. Please let me know if you choose not to run on a B-main event. Let me know so I can take you out, and it might change the whole outcome of the race, but we want you to stay and run all the racing you can with us here being on. But if you have to go, we understand. Man, them boys racing up front. It's Bill Benedict, Todd Collins, and Bill Breyer. Here they are. Top 3 cars, bumper to bumper, back down into 1 and 2. Bill Breyer swaying. He pulls back in the front though. Will Marshall with a 547. Bill Benedict up front. Todd Collins 2nd. Bill Breyer 3rd. Perkins is 4th. Nelson Perkins having a good run here. Clayton Sanders 5th. Ben Hagwood 6th. Will Marshall 7th. Jeremy Dawkins 8th. All of that times look good. 551 for Bill Breyer. He's getting close. Bill Benedict with a 71. Todd Collins running 3rd, 565. Bill Breyer 2nd with a 561. Top cars, here they are, back down to 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Here they come, off of turn 4, single file, back into 1 and 2. Ooh, Todd Collins putting the pressure on the back of that 66, Philip 66 car. And he's putting the pressure on the car. Oh, look to the inside, here it comes. Gets into the wall. Comes back out. See what he lost there. There's Todd. Todd's in trouble. So that lets Bill Benedict pull out, and still Todd Collins still 2nd. Nelson Perkins up to 3rd. Clayton Sanders 4th. Bill Breyer back to 5th. I knew when all that switching up was happening there. Something was fixing to take place here. 19 laps left to go in the A-main. Bill Benedict, Todd Collins, and Clayton Sanders, the top 3. Nelson Perkins 4th, Bill Breyer 5th, Wheel is 6th, Hagwood 7th, Jeremy Dawkins 8th, 16 to go as the leader crossing the stripe. Todd Collins 2nd, Clayton Sanders 3rd. Here comes Todd, he's in the 1 and 2 down the backstretch, he's running by himself there. Clayton Sanders running in the third position. Clayton is about a half a lap back to the 2nd place car. Leader is in 3 and 4 right behind Clayton. 572 for Bill. Todd Collins with a 76. Clayton Sanders with a 67. Nelson Perkins with a 70. Bill Breyer with a 65. Bill Breyer had a 548 there, 2nd back. He's still back in the 5th position. Wheel 6. Hagwood 7. Jeremy Dawkins 8. 8 laps left. Leader off of 4. Crosses the stripe. 7 laps to go. Five laps to go, guys. Three to go. Bill Benedict, Todd Collins, and Clayton Sanders. 2 to go. The leader back to the stripe. White flag goes out for Bill Benedict. Todd Collins and Clayton Sanders, here to come. All for 4. Everybody race them back to the line, please. Race them back to the line. Race is over. Everybody's done. I need to top speed to victory lane. Bill Benedict, Todd Collins, and Clayton Sanders down to victory lane, please. Okay, pull it off the track here. Okay, Travis Brown, you lead them around. Jeremy Dawkins goes 2nd. Corey will go 3rd. Benny goes 4th, Jack goes 5th, Clayton goes 6th, Paul goes 7th. All right, I got turn marshal on both ends. Everybody catch up in the back. Roll them around one more lap, Travis. We're going to go on the back stretch. Everybody puts the distance between you and the man in front of you. Do not cause a wreck on the start. Don't hit nobody on the start. Off and running. Here we go. Losi, Nascar, A-Main. Checkers and records here at B&R. Everybody, single file, good looking field of Losi, Nascar. There it comes, down the back stretch, into 3 and 4. Good job, guys. Man, everybody crossing up. Wreck on the back stretch, right in the middle. Wreck on the back stretch, right in the middle, right in the middle. Right in the middle, clear it up. Wreck in 3. Wreck in turn 3. Wreck in turn 3. Okay, Travis Brown, Corey Keaton, Wade, and Jeremy Dawkins. That's the top 3. Jack's 4th, Benny's 5th. Clayton 6th, Paul 7th. Okay, your race leader is Travis Brown. Travis is in 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Here he comes, off of 4. Back into turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch, all by himself. 1 minute down, 3 to go. Corey Keaton running 2nd, Jeremy Dawkins 3rd, Benny Queen 4th. Jack running 4th now, Benny Queen back to 5th. 2:45 left to go, your leader. There they are, back off of turn 4, leader. Down the back stretch, the blue car. Corey Keaton running in 2nd position. I don't know what car Corey's driving. Everybody doing a super job though. Super job driving here. All these Losi NASCAR cars here today at B&R. Super turnout. Super drivers too. I mean, these guys out here putting on a show. Travis Brown from the start. Lead them around. Corey 2nd. Dawkins is 3rd. Benny 4th. Clayton 5th. Halfway, 2 down and 2 to go. Pretty clean race so far. 4 old trucks coming up. If they get this fall on this, after we get finished ceremony. Travis Brown, Corey, Jeremy, that's our top 3. Jeremy driving the black and silver car, number 7, I think it is. Across the loop into 1 and 2. That's your 3rd place car. Clayton Sanders is 4th, Benny Queen 5th, Jack is 6th, Paul Ashby 7th. The leader is Travis Brown. Travis is down the back stretch. Here comes Travis down the back stretch. Into 3 and 4, got open track all the way around it. Corey's running 2nd, Jeremy's 3rd, 1:14 left to go. Man, Travis ain't got they ain't got nothing to hold him up. He's just sitting along, riding his pace. Closing in on the back of a car down there off of 4. And looks like Jack's car. 1 minute left to go. Comes up on Jack. Leader is Jack lets him go. Looks to the inside. Travis Brown leads them back around down the back stretch. 45 seconds left to go. See if Travis Brown can hang on to it. Take home the A-Main flat. Some checkers and records here at B&R today. 35 seconds. Travis, Corey, and Jeremy, the top 3, been that way for the last minute or so. Guys doing a super job. 15 seconds left to go. Travis up front, Corey 2nd, Jeremy 3rd, Clayton 4th, Benny 5th, Jack 6th. 5 seconds to go, Paul 7th. 3 seconds, keep them going until I say you're done, guys. Keep them going. Benny's done, Corey's done, Jeremy's done, Travis done, everybody's done. Race is over. Travis Brown, our winner. Corey Keaton finished 2nd. Jeremy Dawkins was 3rd. Bring those 3 down to victory lane. Clayton Sanders was 4th. Benny Queen was 5th. Jack was 6th. Paul was 7th. And Landon was 8th. Hey, what?
Bill's not running.
Okay. Bill Benedict lead him around. Jeremy goes 2nd. Phil goes 3rd. Taylor goes 4th. Fisher goes 5th. 5 cars in a truck class. We're going to go racing at the sound off of turn 4, guys. Here we go. Everybody single file down the backstretch. Here they come. 1 car truck class here off of 4. Back up in 3 and 4 cleared up. Everybody gets through. Bill Benedict, Warren Taylor, Phil Breyer, the top 3. My dog Warren Taylor just got out here in 2nd position now. Oh, Warren, he's putting it on here now, coming into 1 and 2. The leader, Bill Benedict. See where Bill is. Bill is off of in turn 1 right now down the backstretch. Half a lap lead over Warren Taylor. Phil Breyer's 3rd. Jeremy Dawkins 4th. David Fisher 5th. This is our 4-0 truck main event here at BNR. 4-0 truck. Bill Benedict, TQ here today. 1 minute down, 3 to go. Stay high and 3. Stay high and 3, guys. High and 3. Stay high and 3, guys. Stay high and 3. Stay high and 3, guys. High and 3. High and 3, guys. 2:45 left to go. $2:30 left to go now. Bill Benedict, your leader. Warren Taylor still holding down that 2nd spot. Jeremy Dawkins is 3rd. Phil Fisher's 4th. Phil Breyer's 5th. Phil down about 3 laps. Leader coming up on the back of Warren Taylor. Ooh. Ain't no chance for him. Leader comes wrecked down in 3 and 4, cleared up. Let the leader go. I let him go. There you go. You're still in 2nd. And you got a big lead over Jeremy Dawkins is 3rd. The one you got to worry about, Warren, is a half a lap down to you. With 1:35 left to go, so it's Bill up front. Taylor is 2nd. Jeremy Dawkins 3rd. Fisher 4th. Phil Breyer 5th. Leader is in turns 1 and 2, down to 3 and 4, back to the stripe into 1. Here comes Warren. He's down the back stretch and he's right on the same straightaway with the leader. 3rd place, Jeremy Dawkins is coming. He's exactly a half a lap down to Warren Taylor, the 2nd place car. Jeremy Dawkins is 3rd. Phil Breyer running 4th. David Fisher 5th. 1 minute left to go. 3 down, 1 to go. Dirt track. First race on dirt, a B-main on dirt, be ready to go. Immediately following this race. We fix to go to dirt and start with the B-mains. $30 seconds left to go. Bill, Ward, and Jeremy. 25 seconds remaining. Wreck up in 3 and 4, cleared up. $14 seconds left to go. 7 seconds. Bill, Ward, and Dawkins, the top 3. 3 seconds. Keep them going, guys. Keep them going. Keep them going. Fisher's done. Jeremy's done. Taylor's done. Benedict's done. It's over with. Top 3. Bill Benedict, Warren Taylor, Jeremy Dawkins. Top 3. Bring them down to Victory Lane, guys. Quick as you get them down here. Bill Benedict, the top qualifier. And wins race 5 here. So Bill Benedict the winner. Warren Taylor 2nd. Jeremy Dawkins 3rd. Phil Breyer was 4th. David Fisher.
Tim Christian going to run. Donnie Buster 2nd. Todd goes 3rd. Justin goes 4th. David Fisher, Speedway goes 6th. And Jeff Taylor is down to not the resident. Not the start. Here we go. Speedway Losi. Very good. Good start. They got 35. Pulls up to Don's in the top four. Big six. Taking the top two to the rear of the eight. Top two to the rear of the eight. Let's go to the six for that. The race two should be a truck for Speedway. Race two super straight Speedway. Don's there. Straight third. Nate Williams is first drive. You should be a truck, guys. Make sure the third color drinking when you go out, guys. Make sure that third color drinking. And then come back to split up. Third drinking, showing the other Todd Collins. Todd Collins moves to the front now. Todd Collins, my guys, he's got to the front. Real Taylor back there in the back there, taking the wheel two. Don's there second, Real Casey third, Justin with the third, Real in fifth, Real in sixth. 2:45 left to go, Todd Collins still in there. Last up, guys, like you said, they've got to get to the wheel of the eight. Left to go. Todd got caught. Don's first, Real third, both the first, Real sixth. Yeah, that's it, guys. 3 on 2 left. Last number 2 is ready to go. Soon as this man wins, super straight Speedway. Still this man wins for a minute track with a low, guys. Everybody tells you when to lose it. Well, it's in the same way, though. You better say it. It's right there. There's 15 left to go. Let's go to school. Let's see that 17-5. Let's go to me. Nine students, Jeff Pinchak started here with Robert Stevens. Robbie Russell. Really? Okay, guys, we're going to do this. One thirty left to go. 17-5. Waiting on a cleanup. We need waiting on a cleanup here. Now good scholars in the rubber. 25 left to go. Here those cars go to the rear right here. There's 5 remaining guys. This is race 2. That's 15. 5:36. I'm hoping to be done by 6:30. So 2 minutes turn. Donnie Harrison, 23, the top 2 there. Let's go to the rear of the eight. Donnie Harrison out there, 27, she's right through. 37 left to go. Guys, we're going to have to be ready to go. So red race comes out the truck, and let's put the color down and go. Now people got a long way to get here, and we're just not doing that with her. Because somebody's saying really about the long way thing. Keep it real, guys. Keep it real. That is great. And let's go down and go. There we go. That's the end. Donnie Harrison. And so the second to the drive forward. Okay, Donnie is 8. We're making the way to 8 lane. Alright, Brian Newman, Jeff goes second, Scotty goes third. Man, I can work down the car when they do this one. Here's it. There it is. The 2 lanes. Taking 2 cars to the rear of the 8. That's somebody with concerns. They got built, man. We had a concern about it. We'll go back to the 8th hole. Well, somebody got built. They got a fence, got a third. Nice thing. They were 6 to push that pace. Let's go to start third. Scotty 25 on the back stretch. Go 2 or 3. Cross the loop. 26, 30 with Taylor Wilson. Ready to do that. A little bit quicker. Moving up the 57 track. At the 7th turn. The leader off the field. He will turn top 2 on the back stretch. Off the field. Cross the loop. 37, 39, 55 that time. On the spot with 58. We're passing with 13 minutes. 2:13 left to go. Race number 5. Sportsman Mudboss. Travis Sterling. William Price. You are up next. Are you ready to go down? 2 down, 2 to go. Like the players. Mark Myers is ready to do that with top 3. Ready to do that with your up to 13:05. Cross the track away. Here's your leaders on the back stretch. Top 2. Taking up to do that. 2 Let's take a look. Mark Myers putting the pressure on. Really good. Let's take it inside. Really good. Take it to the top 2. Take the number down here after 3. Really good. Back in the 1-2. Ready to do that. Take the pressure and break out there. They have to do this to keep running back there. Really good. Ready to do that. Just take it outside. Mark Myers, he's good. Let's go first on the back stretch. Ready to do that. Take care of the lead though. On the spot, 7th, Clayton Myers. Ready to do that move. On the spot, 2nd. Taylor Thompson 3rd. Sanders is 1st. Mark Myers 5th. Ready to do that. You're leading off of pole 2. Look at the 3rd, guys. Behind 2, behind 2. Behind 3, guys. Behind 2, behind 2. Lead that, pass 3. 36 seconds left to go. Ready to do that. Out the spot to go down from the top 2. 35 seconds left to go. Ready to do that. Straight up the road here. Down the spot, 2nd, 35 seconds. Left to 32. Seconds left to go. 5 seconds left, guys. Ready to do that. On the spot to go down. 10 seconds to go. Ready to do that. Straight release to go. Out the go. Right to go. Ready to do that for winner. On the spot. 2nd. Junior Thompson 3rd. Clayton Slater 1st. Mark Myers 5th. Blake Edwards 6th. Alright, take another 3 first. With the top 3. With the top 3, the victory money. Okay, hands up, turn buses, good luck drivers. Yes, I was good. All right, you're ready. The guy called quick turn and 36 laps. Well, I just thought it was a good. I mean, the leader on the 2nd. Race number 6. Race number 6, Midget, Jason Ripper, Taylor Thompson, Bob Collins, and T.J. Haynes, that's it. Midget 8 million. Midget 8 million coming up. They're ready to go, guys. Round 6, we'll be right behind you. We've got one race to go. So we've got time to race. And I'm not tired of the leader. These cars have counted motors on it. I just see the road. So how it goes before we get there.
We gotta get our socks and stuff though. Okay, we have Good job.
And the lead, so they're going to stay on two points. Right there, they're going to stay on two points. They're going to stay on two points. And the stop flash point. So they stay halfway. In the 13-time overtime class, David Lincoln wins walk over fifth second. Keith Ball third, David Rice first string to a 276 and Wilson James Focus seventh. Drivers have a big race. This is a big race. Take your time and then go on the start. Off the field, go over the field, guys. Hold it. And then go on the start, guys. Go over the rim. Now jump start now. And that turn walking. And that drive. And right in the back stretch now to the left. Now the first walk in the first 2 hours is top 2. And we're going to walk on the first 2 hours, still be top 3. We got a credit, Taylor, winning third, we're in fifth, keep it quick, and the last credit. And the lead, on the back start. And Taylor. And the big thing is here in third. That's first. And the big back there, that's the thing is here in third. Come back over. Looks like you're in Taylor, so. Same thing, you're in third. You're in Taylor fifth, and you got 6, 5, 6, 7. And the big that first, you're in your leader. You're going to Taylor second, keep on in third, that's the top 2. He's going to 5 left to go. And he's on the road. Now in the first, you're in the third. That's the one thing you're going to do. Coming up in the back of the yellow car, that's going to be you. Then the back of the 87 guys. And then they're going to be okay, I'm going to reach the lead. Right over to a second. All the third, Taylor first. You're on the field. Last 6, just a second, coming up on the halfway marker. Coming up on the halfway marker. Slow, 2 down, 2 slow. It's lead from the first line in the top 3. The first 2 fires now, and first car. Coming up on the back of the ring, Taylor. And he's got the leader back behind him. And he's got the first position, same Taylor, he's moving the look car. You know what I mean, the first position. David moves the leader, walk over plus second, keep on the third, Taylor first, we're in the field. David left 6, look at 7, 145 left to go. Everybody's trying to stay there, we got to start up. There's Tyler. There's the leader coming in 1-2 behind us. Let that third clear up. And we're going to try to do it like a field. Really good. I feel a real team. He's following the same place Tyler. He's right behind us. That is the same place Tyler. Coming in 1-2. That's Tyler, that one. third, the leader, Traxxas. David Reese, the leader, Losi second, Losi third, 30 seconds left to go. David Reese, the leader, back over first, second, 243rd, 23rd, William Smith, 26th. Daniel Knight, 23 seconds left to go. Second place car, Mark Overstress, coming out from the backup brand. On the first place car. On the first place car from the group, Wood. That's second place car from the group, right off the photo, 3 of that. Everybody going to be cool. Okay, finish it up now, let's see. Race is over, guys, race is over. And we should finish third. Okay, Mark Overstress to win. Team Power second, David Reese third, Lauren Taylor fourth, James Phillips fifth, Shane Taylor sixth, and Natalie Rice seventh. In the top three of the victory league. Daniel Ryan, Russell Perkins. Sam goes down to a technique. Hey, no cars in the track. Technique. Okay, Daniel, bring it over, going. Perkins is up second. We're going Russell. Back down in clean third. Sean Collins guys. Here's that Terry Murphy. Ryan and Ranger, right there. Right there, let it go. Right here. Right here, Superstar, Shane Taylor, Mark Myers, Drew Woodward, on the stop. Really fast and Todd Collins here. That makes it even to a check. Right there, Taylor. Superstar, they move. Shane Taylor, Mark Myers, Drew Woodward, on the stop. Really fast and Todd Collins. When the blue check, you can just check. This is race 9 and 15, 6:30, we got the road, guys. We're going to put it in.
Very fast. Hey man, all I gotta do is make steps. You still gotta drive.
Right field, you need to do a check drive. Make sure you're in check. Make sure your transformers are working, guys. If anything might be sitting on the track, I don't have the time to run over the field message and work on the transformers. That's for the field. Shane Taylor, right now, do a little bit. I'll stop doing faster than I thought.
I'm gonna go see mine at the way.
Looking level. Here that track clear. Daniel up there, Nelson on the second. 2:35 left to go. Yeah, maybe do a quick right. Clear Nelson, I hit me up. I hit this two guys out. This guy's real good. If somebody would do carrying up to get a hand in that next race, so we're going to have about 8 cars. Maybe I will go in the lead, right the second track, 1:15 left to go. Really fine, again.
We'll motor up, push the wires, and we can do that. I thought electrical off yesterday.
it's in the field, we're ready to go to the second seconds to the front. 25 seconds left to go. 15 seconds to go. Traxxas modified on the road. So we start working out, every time we get the long speed and get the hook. Then when we return off, we just take a couple of volunteers. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. Down the road. Person be there, they want to be there, guys. Down the ride with it, that's the second set. Better than the different language. Okay. Alright, Shane Taylor, you'll lead the man. That's where it is, second. We'll do the next third. All of those thirds. Then the third field clock goes 6, down to 7, with Clayton goes 8. And all the way around the little field, you can see the foul, guys. Now let's have a good race. Got a lot of good competition in the field. They can take the turn on the spot. We'll put turn happy. Awesome news. Here we go. Silver foul. Ready to see that. Good job. Everybody get silver foul. Shane Taylor, silver lane. Here he goes. Down to the fourth. We got Mark Myers is doing good. We got the hand. Top 3. Off the 4. He's coming to win 2. Well, the basket, the three in the wood, close the evening, and the 17th off. That's the news. The right in the way is evening. Here comes the second place player. Back in 24, the second place player is fouled by Phil Bridget, the winning back ball. The leader is the three in the wood. Second place player, the winning back ball, Twinkie. That's what the second place player. Right behind the 17th place player, here is this ball. Top 3 players. That's the week, the red player. In the bracket sees the power of Mike Myers, the red player, in the class of 5th. Down the player, suicide is got 6, Todd 7, is 8, the red player, 3 to go. Man, these guys out here, hit that one. And they can see it. A street shot player, he's the leader, come on the 1-2, the right side. The leader comes here in the block of the side. Here it is, listen to the inside, second place player, right behind him. Here comes the second place player, back to the ball. Here it comes the 1-2, that's it. That's it, back to center, you're leading the blue player, that's the 24th, that's the shot. Second place player, right behind him, top 3 player, here it is. You're in the 1-2, so let's take it back to the black player, the 24th. That's the leader, see about top 3 players, center ball in the basket. You're in the room, in the black and silver car, in this place player. Right behind you. Here's Thursday. Inside the third, there's all this first. All the way through. Right there, guys. 2 minutes, 2 games. You're leaving. Same player. The 3 minutes behind. We got the extra all in the back. Top 2 is top 2 guys. The leader's coming in the basket. The 3 minutes behind in the black and silver car. Here we are, going back to the 4-4. That's the third. Right now, second pressure, we got 3 minutes in there, 7 players. Then it's not to go in the third position. Right now, it's trying to put that moment, get in the red ball. Right here, hold it up to go. There it is, number 2, the middle team, right in the street, trying to go to coming up on the green ball. 3 players, look at the leader now. Look at the top 2 players going back at the red right. And in here, in the field, 1-2 left to go. Right now, with the 2 to the back button, right there. Let's put it inside. Shane Taylor has time to hang on for the lead. He's going down the right way. And he's trying to stop here in the lead. 52 seconds left to go. Mike Myers. Look at this, he's good. Back in the lead. Yes, Shane Taylor, Mike Myers. 25 seconds to go. Mike Myers hanging around back, looking up, down over here. Leaders coming up the field. Look at that shot. The leaders coming up the field. Here's the leaders in the red team. Down the back, so it's the lead player. Here they are, back in the red team. Coming up on the back there. Here's the Billboard in the green player. Here's the leaders. If you look down the middle of Mike Myers, he's foul. 20 seconds left to go. Mike Myers, yep. Back, and let me get back up in the lead. 13 seconds left to go. Right to the get final contact from the next day. We're going to take it back down. 53-74 to the drive. We need to start the position. To the second, Jack Taylor, Todd first. Right to it, 5-6, to the second, 8, 87, to the back. That's a shit call. Everything's good. You know, it's good. Let's go. He's going on. Let's go. So this time is up to go. Everybody's up to Taylor. Down over the rest of the team. Taylor's up to go. Tony Taylor's first down. Jack will take up to it. That's the top three. Now on the first. Right to shoot. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Taylor goes to third. Taylor goes to third. Back to the home back there. Taylor the third third, guys. Taylor the third third. Taylor goes to third. Chase drive second. Jack was third. Todd Collins first. Right to fifth. Paul sixth. Steve seventh. Get down to the hill. Alright, if you leave, we're going to catch for a second, then go 7. We'll go 17-5 foot racing. Also pulling forward, but just going to the forward guy. That's okay. Marathon moving, remember? Race number 13. 25-5 racing on first drive. George Rose and Kendall Hayes. 25-5, you're up on Midget. That will be followed by the 21-5 race. And then we will go to the 17-5 race. That is right there, easy. Okay, right there. So, when we say good races, take off. Bones is good. They'll help you out with a ghost call. They'll get Chris right there in the little third, coach second, TJ goes third. All right, we're racing off the third, This is like step three. They go real quick. Heads up, third marker. Good luck, drivers. All right, so really, race 13. And we're on the start. This is top of the you do hit this ball, and you do the line in ball, whatever. You do parts, you do part of power class, then you go right there. If you do the line in ball, you can part of this ball, and you go through one speed and start with it. And you start to do, so if I stay in the road, I'm going to do the road, second, you get me staying. Power moves with own cars, if you know if I put a 223 car, he's going to also call it when he wins. In fact, he was still there also. That's a good lead trip. It's 4 wins right there. So if I stay in the road, 413, go over to 419, he's going to 434. So we have to go. There's that, so in the way. There we go, finish the whole second to the 87. Now the 106 long grade left to go. And then turn will do this longer. I can do that a mile ago. But due to circumstances of very long, 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. And 45 left to go. Good drive. Good clean. There's the 13-6. He's ready to the first third. Let's stay on that for this. We're going to fire left now. Pull it up. Follow this race. We're following it. We're going to 17-5. There's the lead. It's 17-5 right now. 21-5 right now. We're going to tell. If you really even win out, you're going to go for it. That's good. That's a tough one to do. It's 17-5, tough one to do. Takes a lot of left and a lot of skill to get through it. You know how to say it again. Most of the stuff is that you get somebody got to go to pretty good.
Just find out.
This is that. Big check that time. Look at that. You're looking at a power of set. Main goes third, Jamie goes fourth, Tom goes fifth, Wilson got 6, Brian 7, and Tokar 8. So they're racing at the tunnel guys at the fifth. They're in the tunnel at 3. Here we go, good start, everybody, that's 35. Here we go. Back there in the back circle, real hard drive. And now the top 2, real good, that's the third. You'll see there back to the third. Back real hard, leading track in motion. Now top 3, we're leading. Back real hard, power concentration, maybe top 2. We're leading at the race. Now it's going to slow forward a minute. Back off, you're straight up over the back over. Brandon Stevens. The leader says here about the Brandon Stevens. Back to the over leader. 5 seconds, 8 seconds, leader down the first. That's got 6 on the ground. 6. Brandon Stevens, James, takes out 8, takes out high. The leader of the race. Leader says, really 2 runs on the back there. So takes out 8, 3 goes. And then it's 23 and 4, and he's got a hand here. Back to the horse, 7 days. Here comes Chuck, after playing 2 down the back there for the 24, got a hand straight there at 7. Second straight right there, 2-2-5, here we go, on the 34. 18-2 ball, back in the 34. Good race, guys, good race, they're on their feet, got 2 thirds. It's back here, got power passes, Jason Davis, there he goes first, Jason Davis, power passes, 6, Ryan Stevens, 7. You're leading. You're leading that real hard thing. Lost that. Because I heard it was going to take 3 or 4. Real hard. Coming up on the back there. You're helping up on the back of Jason White. Here's your leader. So back in the third game, coming in the back there. Here's 4. That's the team, leaders will be up on your back there. And there you go, it's by Jason Wagner, it's here right there. Right there, that's the 4, it's 7-0, 4-1 place. It's 30 left to go, power pass 7, Jason Wagner 3rd. 3 cars. 4 cars in the lead left, right there, right, power flash. Jason Wagner, there you go. There's this left, right the left to the left. Leader back on the place, 3 and 4. Leader out, back on the back there. Just 2 left to go. Leader out, 10. Getting back to the place, leader back to leader out, though. Leader out to 24. Across the track, leader 2. Now he's first there, the first goal power. They're racing up in the center, back here. Nice up in the second position. 1 minute left to go. 8-26, so 18 dollars. Not real hard now. 2 in racing the field. He's put up in the back of the really not hard. 8-26, power faster, 45 seconds. Left to go. Now he goes to the inside. He's going back off the turn. 2 down the back there. 9, 37 seconds. Power third. He's going back in. The turn is really too soon up on the left side. 8-25, power 35, 45 seconds left to go. Real hard. Second place here. 70 and a 4-track pace. Back in there, 15 seconds left to go. 2 seconds. You got 70 and a 4-track pace. Back over to the 32. 5 seconds left to go. Real hard out there. 8 seconds. Power third. Keep the move, guys. Racing good. Everybody says, yes, no, that's real hard to win. 30 laps to the third wood. You track up. That's real hard. Jason White 36, power pass 3rd. Eddie Bowles 4th, Jason White 5th, Tom Bowles 6th. Down the street 7th, place out of 8. Good race, man. Awesome.